Valley City Mayor Bob Werkhoeven. Bob, city obviously has got quite a battle on its hands. You thought you were out of the woods twice here. Yesterday you got news that the releases are going to be upped at Bald Hill north of town. Correspondingly, that means a rise in the river here, and it sent you guys scurrying. Where are you sitting now, and what's shaping up for this Saturday?
Well, the contractor reacted immediately, called them back in yesterday, right after the 10 o'clock meeting when we found this out, and they reacted just instantaneously. They had the trucks on their way back to Valley City. I think there was 80 or 90 from Industrial Builders plus 6D Construction, and they're all rolling today. They worked all night, and with that kind of reaction time, I mean, we're getting a lot of clay hauled out there again, yeah. And we probably have to find another clay pit, and we're going to work at that today. And we're sandbags. We're bringing those in, and they're being placed. So. And
you're raising the levees. You thought you were safe to about 20 point. You were looking at that magic number of 20.5 until the numbers yesterday. Yeah. Now they're talking a river level going up somewhere between somewhere over 21 feet. There's a range there. We're not exactly sure. So correspondingly, you got to go up again on the levees about 1.5 to 2 feet to get that freeboard, right?
Right. We're at about 22.5 now, and they'll be eating away at that elevation. I mean, the river level will be. Yeah. So we're going up to 24, and like I mentioned before, that's as far as we're going. And so then we get to that point, that's all we can do, and that should take care of it based on what they're telling us.
Yeah. And I know you can't burn bridges, and you work with a number of agencies here on the federal level, the state level. The news that you got from the Corps yesterday obviously was a shock. They're kind of backed into a corner right now. They have to make those higher water releases, or the dam, they say, could face just an uncontrolled release. But are there still some questions about the way this thing has been handled as far as the drawdown on the big reservoir, Lake Ashtabula?
Well, yeah, we have some. There's going to probably be some questions after this is over. Right now, I'm concerned with getting those dikes back up there to protect the city. Then, when we get all done with that, and cooler heads can prevail on this, then we will start looking at what happened, and then maybe make some corrections, or maybe there's some procedures that between the National Weather Service and the USGS, and we're all some errors there, or some procedural changes that need to be made to let us know sooner. And then we get some criticism from some members of the public in Valley City, and they say, well, we haven't been notified. Well, we can't notify anybody unless we know it ourselves, and we have a meeting right away when we find these things out in our local media, and you people have been great at getting that information out. And so we don't know what more we can do, and I've asked at some of our meetings, what more can we do to get this out? I don't know what else to do unless you hand out brochures house to house. We can't do that, but we're doing what we think is the best we can, and the media is putting it out there, and that's about all we can do, I guess.
Yeah, and we're talking with Valley City Mayor Bob Werkhoeven, and as Bob is sitting at his desk here, one thing he did not expect to see was 3, 4, 5 inches of snow outside his office window. There's a bobcat clearing off the snow, so that gives you an idea. Not only do they have the issues with the river, the levees, trying to ramp up those levees today, but they're dealing with a big mess here left by this storm that hit Friday into early this morning. In Valley City, Don Haney, 790 KFGO News.